Now then, welcome to another video. So I thought I'd show you an update on my Raven Guard for the Horus Heresy. Since the last time I did an update, I have painted my Assault Squad, and that brings my force to 3,000 points. Normally I play at about 2,000 points, so I've got 1,000 points of sort of options really. But in order to get to the 3,000 points, I have to use the Primarch. So I'm probably going to add about another 400 or so points to the force, just so I've got a few more options, and just because I like them, and I like painting them really more than anything else. So the force is headed up by Corvus Corax, you can see there. I've shown him before, what a cool model that one is, very expensive, but you know, if you're into that kind of thing. Yeah, there he is, killing a World Eater. The Praetor, that's a kit bash that I did. That's a 40k Deathwatch Raven Guard Marine with a more sort of 30k 3D printed jetpack. There's my Vigilator. That's heavily converted with a green stuffed cloak. He came out alright. And my Moritat. So those are the three characters I've got so far. Think of adding some more. Not quite sure what to go with yet. I'm sure inspiration will just appear from somewhere and I'll start kit bashing some bits together. So for elites in the force, let's get that back in focus. I've got my Terminators over there. So I'll just show you one. So these are the Tartarus Terminators. Let's get him in focus for you. If he wants to play, there we are, I think. No. No, it doesn't want to play, does it? Maybe I'm holding it too close. There we are. So there's the Tartarus Terminators. All of them are the same. They've got the combi bolters and lightning claws. They do okay in the game. They soak up a bit of punishment and then they generally sort of die. But yeah, they're okay. I've actually got a Spartan that's still unbuilt, and I'm tempted to paint up a Spartan and chuck these in the Spartan. I don't know. Let me know what you think. The assault troops. Got these done. These are ones I got for Christmas. I went with the white shoulder pads. There's a sergeant. He's got his Raven's talons. There he is. I do quite like these Mark 6 assault troops. They're quite cool. I like the. I wasn't too keen on them at first, but actually having them in the hand and having painted them, I do quite like them now. They're nice figures. So that's the assault squad. There's 10 of those. I've got my Mordathan. There's one there. These are the guys with the Nemesis bolters. Again, green stuffed, all the cloaks and things. So there's 5 of those. Then I've got my Dark Furies over here. Again, kit bashed. 3D printed parts. Lots of green stuff on the chest. Yeah, they turned out okay. This is a chooser of this lane. So it's basically the squad sergeant. He's got the double stripe on his head. And I put the 19 symbol on his jump pack. Yeah. Turned out quite nice, those ones. Behind those, I've got 2 squads of 15 tactical troops. At the rear, there's a squad of tactical support with melter guns, and they're mounted in the Rhino. Got my Contemptor Dreadnought. I'm not sure if I've ever shown you this. This is the Contemptor Dreadnought, all fully painted up. He turned out really well, I think. All the weapons and the arms are all magnetised, so I can pop them off, put different ones on, if I so choose. But I normally run in with the melter cannon and the claw. Or the Power Fist, Dreadnought Power Fist with a built-in melter gun. So he's a pretty good anti-tank. He was the star of the show the last game I had. Managed to kill the opposing Contemptor Dreadnought, and then slam into a couple of squads and kill all those as well, before finally being taken down by a Spartan's las cannon. But he did loads of damage before he went. Yeah, so that's the Contemptor. Pretty cool. Showing you the Terminators, and then for my heavy support choice, because I run the what's it called, Decapitation Strike, Rite of War. You can only have one heavy support. I take the Sicaran, just because I think it's a really cool model. And that's that. Give it the las cannons just for a bit of added anti-tank. But yeah, it's got its heavy bolter in there. Very nice. And then the last thing is the Rhino. And there's a Rhino there. Bog standard. I give it a combi melter. Instead of putting a melter gun on it, I just give it a combi melter. You can only shoot once with that. And then it generally gets destroyed pretty quick anyway, but it's just a delivery system just to get my melter gun guys where I need them to take out something. And you've just got that one shot on there. I find it's not much point in putting a melter gun on it, or the heavy melter gun, melter cannon, whatever it is, on there. Costs a lot of points, and they generally don't last very long. Yeah, so that's all my Raven Guard so far. Planning to add a few more bits and pieces to it. I'm not entirely sure yet. Might get some jet bikes. Maybe 6 jet bikes would be quite cool. And then when they bring out the command squad, which I'm kind of guessing it's probably going to be a Mark 6 command squad, that'd be quite cool. So I've got quite a few of these 3D printed jetpacks left. I can make my command squad to go with my Praetor. So he generally hangs around with the Dark Furies at the minute. But it'd be nice to have a little squad and use one of those really cool transfers that you get for the banners. Yeah, and that's it. So that's all my Raven Guard done pretty much for now. Like I say, maybe some jet bikes. Toying with the idea of using the Spartan and the command squad. Yeah, but that's taken me about a year or so, in amongst other things, of painting. I've had quite a few games of Heresy now. I really enjoy it. Kind of getting to grips with the rules now, starting to understand things. There is a lot of special rules and things like that. But anyone who's played it, you know what I mean. The books are all over the place. But yeah, it's generally pretty enjoyable. So yeah, that's my Heresy Force so far. Yeah, thanks very much for watching. Sorry if it's a bit rambly, but just wanted to show you my Raven Guard so far. And I'll speak to you all again soon. Bye-bye.